Hey guys, Kaitans29 here, and welcome to my latest Let's Play series. It was a tough choice between doing this game and doing Lufia 1, but my childhood favorite won in the end. This game holds that fabled #1 spot! Yeah, this game needs no introduction. This is Final Fantasy VI. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Kai, how can this be Final Fantasy VI when the title clearly reads Final Fantasy III? Well, for those of you who are unawares, I'll give you a brief history lesson. This game is indeed the 6th installment to Final Fantasy. However, this was the 3rd game to see the light of day here in America. So when our lovely localization team got their hands on it, they aptly renamed it Final Fantasy III. Exactly in the same way they did Final Fantasy IV. That was renamed Final Fantasy II. Also for the Super Nintendo, and also a very highly regarded game. Yeah, this game has it all, guys. It has epic moments, sad moments, phenomenal music, kick-ass villain. I mean, it has it all. So let's dive right in here and see what we have. We get a little cutscene here with background information on the world and what's leading up to the events of this game. Apparently, the War of the Magi reduced the world to pretty much ash, and magic just disappeared. But that was 1,000 years ago, and now iron, gunpowder, and steam engines have been rediscovered. So yeah, this is, I think, the first game to break away from the medieval fantasy era and kind of delves into the steampunk era a little bit. So I like that. It's something new and different. But apparently magic is still a pretty big part of this game, huh? Who's that guy? Well, I'm sure he's not important. We'll never see him again. But yeah, it looks like magic is, looks like it's starting to rise again. And yes, as always in history, what has happened before will always happen again. So I think that's a neat little story bit there. It'd be a cool prequel game. I wouldn't trust the idea to Square Enix, but I think that'd be a really fun game to see how, you know, the events leading up to the war itself, and the people, and the land, and things like that. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get back to this. Apparently we're a group of, looks like soldiers, by the names of Vix and Wedge. Yeah, Biggs, Wedge, Star Wars reference. Great game. Apparently we're looking for something called an Esper. We'll learn more about that, what an Esper is, soon enough, guys, soon enough. Who's that girl with green hair? Is it the Profound Darkness? Sorcerer. If it's a female, wouldn't it be a sorceress? What do I know? Whoa, she set 50 of your armored soldiers on fire? Maybe it is the Profound Darkness. You guys better be careful. Oh, slave crown. Never mind, never mind. Looks like everything's under control. Okay, so apparently we're a group of imperial soldiers in mobile suits about to raid a poor, defenseless mining village. Alright. How kick-ass is that for an intro? Oh, this music. Oh, man, this music. This particular song is probably my #1 favorite track in video games. Period. It is that good. Here we get a little intro credit roll here, as we can see our 2 imperial soldiers and our mysterious witch heading towards somewhere. It's in a nice little Mode 7 scene. I like it. I also like how this game starts out in a snow area. I like snow areas. I like water areas too. I've always been more akin to the water areas. Maybe that's because I'm a Pisces. You know, I never thought of that. Whenever I play a new game, that's one thing I always pay attention to, is how well they did the water graphics, or the detail in the water. And I know that sounds silly to you guys, but I don't know, it's always been something that I look for in games. It just stands out to me for some reason, and maybe that's why. Anyways, I'll be quiet so you guys can hear this amazing track as we make our way towards Narsh. If they didn't say so before, the town's name is Narsh, and you can kind of see it in the background there. I like this scene, it's nice. It's kind of cool. And And you could skip it if you want to, but I don't because I love this music. And it's short, it's only like 2 minutes. Okay, I'll stop for real this time. Oh man, I'm just so excited. I love this game. And last but not least, Ted Woolsey. That man is responsible for a bulk of my childhood. Yeah, as you couldn't guess already, once I got my hands on this game, it was all downhill. This is the game that really got me hooked on RPGs. Alright, let's put her on point. Yeah, I wouldn't want someone that fried 50 of my comrades out of my sight. Fuck that. Okay, well first things first, let's take a look at our menu here. We have a mysterious girl, Wedge, and Vix. Off to the right, oh, you can change your rows, front row, back row, just by pressing left and then double clicking. Off to the right, we have items, which we have none of. Skills we'll go over later. Equipment. Pretty standard, obvious JRPG stuff. You can equip stuff, you can use the computer's AI to automatically equip you, you can remove, or you can remove everything all at once. So that's pretty cool. And we'll go over the stats there as we progress through the game. Now, we can't see their equipment because they're guest characters. They don't come out and say they're guests, but they are. Any character you can't directly see their equipment is a guest. However, if you press left, you can see everyone's equipment all at once. And that's a way to get around that. We all pretty much have the same equipment. Relics, those are accessories. Each character can wear 2. Again, we don't have any right now, so don't worry about it. Status, see, well, your status. And we'll get more options in that screen later, which I'll go over at that point. Configuration, battle mode, let's go active. Battle speed, we'll speed that up a little bit. Cursor, reset, yeah, memory cursors, I'm not a fan of, you might remember from my Phantasy Star 4 LP. Oh man. Controller, you can set it to multiple and make this a 2-player RPG. Yeah, that was pretty awesome back in the day. Magic order, you can rearrange how your spells. Spoiler alert, we're going to learn magic in this game. But anyways, the default is healing, attack, and then effect magic, but you can change it however you want. I'll just stick with the default. Window color, again, you can change it between some... What the? Oh, game. That looks like Chrono Triggers almost. But I'll probably leave it on the default for now. Or if you want, you can change it individually to whatever color you want. You can also change the windows and the font colors, but for the sake of this LP, I'll just keep it the way it is. So, let's see what we have here. Alright. Magitech armor. Oh, as you all know, standard rule of RPGs, empires are evil. So anyways, this is our battle screen. It's pretty straightforward. Enemies on the left, team members on the right, just like every other Final Fantasy game up to this point. When your little ATB gauge fills up, you can use an action. But for right now, all we have is items and Magitech. Everything here dies in one hit. This is your standard tutorial village, or dungeon rather. Vix and Wedge gained a level. Awesome. Yeah, everything here pretty much dies in one hit, although for the most part, if you care enough, things are weak to fire. Wait, you're sending dogs to attack us in a Gundam? What? Yeah, not the brightest, guys. Now, our little mystery girl here, she has a magic command, which right now we have Cure and Fire. But, again, we'll go over that momentarily. These battles are very easy. They're going by so quick I don't really have time to go over stuff. Okay, now it's the guard's turn. Guards are actually weak to poison. However, new to Final Fantasy, you can press the, I think it's X button, and cycle through your characters. Yeah, couldn't do that in the previous games. If you use Magitech with our mystery girl here, you'll see she has a lot more commands at her disposal. Fire, Ice, Bolt, standard. Heal Force, single target heal. Bioblast hits all enemies for poison damage. These guys being weak to poison, that'll be pretty good damage. Whoa. 32 experience, not bad. Anything over here? Yeah, how cool is this? You start the game out in a tank. Hell yeah. Oh, game. Uh-oh, we're surrounded. Yeah. Also new to Final Fantasy VI are pincer attacks. That's where the enemies surround you and you take double damage from physical attacks. So we're going to have her use magic, and if you press the R button, you can use your spells to select your whole party. So that's really nice. That comes in handy. So right off the bat, we get AoE heals. Very nice. But yeah, like I was saying, this is your standard tutorial dungeon. It's very straightforward. Enemies are very easy. They don't throw you into the game unprepared. They kind of ease you into things. So I like that. It's not like other games, say... Oh, I can't even think of any off the top of my head right now, but you've played those JRPGs, alright, Unknown gained a level. Or like the game starts you out and it's not very newbie friendly at all, but this game does a good job of kind of just easing you into things. There's only one way to go. This is wherever the game allows you to go. Apparently we're at the mines. And now we have to fight woolly mammoths. Alright. Yeah, let's get up to our Mystery Girl's turn and go with Bioblaster. Just because it hits everything on the screen and I'm lazy. If they get a turn, they can use Heal Force, but they won't. Alright, we got a potion, alright. I like the traditional Final Fantasy victory fanfare. Very nice game. Maybe. Well, let's check it out. A couple new enemies in here. Were-rats. They are also weak to fire, but again, it doesn't necessarily matter. Let's use Transfer, see what that does. We'll have you heal her, because she just gained a level. Transfer is an instant death attack. Yeah, just like Phantasy Star, I'll be using instant death quite a bit when I can. Now, it's slightly more broken and overpowered in this game, so I won't abuse it to that extent, but I will be showing off where it can be useful. Vixen Wedge gained another level, man. Were they that far behind? Yeah, I guess so. Well, she did kill 50 soldiers. Oh, man. And this is a save point. No. Just like in all Final Fantasy games, you can save your game here. You can also use tents or sleeping bags to heal your party. Well, that was a short mine shaft. Oh no, surely we can't get through that barrier. Not like we have a mobile suit or anything. Haha! And there we go, huh? Well, how are you gonna stop us? Whelk? What's a whelk? Find out next time when we continue our search for the Esper here in the Narsh Mines. Have a good day, guys, and I will see you in the next video.